I'm hitting the road like so many have before me, hitting the road and heading west. I don't know exactly what to expect or where I'll go, except that I'll be taking lots of photos, hiking a lot of mountains, and sharing that all with you. It's my lifelong dream come true, so let me recap on how I finally got here. Only a few short weeks before I moved into my minivan, I was living in Juneau, Alaska, a city with only 2 ways in, by boat or by plane. The itch to travel and to photograph was at an all-time high. Before I get on with the story, I wanted to share these clips from my time in Alaska. I truly have so many great things to say about Alaska. I met so many incredible people and got to see and experience so many incredible places. I know I'll be back. It's time for new adventures. Building out the minivan was like going back in time. This is the same minivan my mom would drive me to practice with. It's my childhood minivan. So over the course of the next 2 cold, very, very cold weeks, I started building out the minivan. Even though it was -10 Fahrenheit, on average during the time I built this. The 2 weeks flew by. I had zero woodworking skills when I started this, and at the end of the build, I still don't. But I'll do a full van tour soon to show you guys everything that, more so the way I'm living. So expect that to come soon. But anyway, it was time to say goodbye to my parents who opened their doors to me once again and finally do what I've been waiting to do this whole time. What I was feeling at this point, besides frustrated because I had to clear all this snow and ice to back my car out of the gate, was a little bit of sadness, surprisingly. But I realized that it's actually a good thing because I'm sad to say goodbye to my parents and my dog. The past 2 weeks, I had such a good time living at home. Like if I was in high school again, it had been a really long time since I'd done that. And yeah, I'm going far away for a long time, and I love my dog, so it was hard to say goodbye, but the road was calling, so I answered that call and I got on my way. All right, I'm officially on the road. I left Cleveland yesterday at my parents' house, drove to Columbus, Ohio to visit my brother, and then I spent the night at the University of Dayton in Ohio with a few buddies, and now my goal today is to drive all the way to Memphis. There's a bubble of cold air sitting over the Midwest right now, and it's extremely cold in most of that area, like 10 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Fahrenheit at night, which is just not livable. So I'm driving as far as I can to Memphis today so that I can at least not freeze. I don't plan to spend any time in Memphis. I'm just shooting straight for the panhandle of Texas and New Mexico. But first, it's breakfast time now. Okay, driving update. I just stopped in Tennessee at the Johnny Cash stop. I just found where I want to spend the night. It's a Cracker Barrel in Memphis. That's what I'm aiming for. 2.5 more hours to get there. It's currently 3:45, so right on schedule. I'm honestly kind of exhausted though, so I'm gonna spend my allotted 2 hours at this rest area, take a little nap, eat some food, and then get back on the road. This car has not seen these sorts of miles in a long time. I took it to the shop. Things are sounding okay. I was a little worried for a little bit. This was by far the most beautiful part of the day. It was an incredible sunset, and I felt like I was driving through the sky, and it was just a great way to end an incredible day. Successful first day of driving in the van. I made it to Memphis. It's gonna get to 32 degrees tonight, but it was as far as I could get, and is the warmest place that I could get to for tonight. My first night is going to be spent at a Cracker Barrel parking lot. That's where I am right now. It's currently 8:30, and I plan to wake up at 5:30 to watch the sunrise on the Mississippi River. So I'm going to go to bed now, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. In the end, I only ended up driving to Little Rock, Arkansas. I was extremely tired from the day before. I immediately searched out their highest mountain, which is Pinnacle Mountain. It's an 1,011-foot exposed peak, which I suppose when everything else around you is flat, they consider a mountain. And I made a friend up there, Sasha. We had a nice conversation and watched this huge amalgamation of birds swarming, and it was a great evening. If you enjoyed this video and would like to follow along for the rest of my adventure, make sure to hit subscribe and the notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video.